liver is a vital organ that's responsible for many bodily functions. Joining us today is Dr. Najafian, a transplant hepatologist with Dignity Health, to tell us why we need to take care of this important organ. How are you this morning?
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about our liver, because this is very interesting that I thought we could live without our liver like we hear about with our kidneys and stuff, but that's not true, is it?
No, it is not. The liver is a vital organ, as you mentioned, so it's responsible for clearing the blood of toxins, but also producing important proteins, enzymes, processing and storing our nutrients, and really creating substances that aid in our digestive processes.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important to make sure we take care of this organ. But a lot of people think that alcohol is one of the causes for people to pretty much have liver failure. But there's more to it, isn't it?
Absolutely. So we know that there's a number of liver conditions. So things that range from, genetic causes of liver disease to autoimmune diseases, and most importantly, fatty liver, which, as you mentioned, traditionally people think of alcohol as a very common cause for fatty liver and liver disease in general, but there are a number of non-alcohol related metabolic risk factors. So these are very common conditions that we hear of every day. Things like hypertension or high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, and diabetes. So we know that 70% of our diabetic patients have fatty liver. And of course, all of these risk factors are exacerbated by our lifestyle choices.
Yeah, and that's why we need to start really taking care of ourselves. But how does someone know if they do have liver disease?
Unfortunately, for most patients, it's completely asymptomatic. So oftentimes in my clinic, I'll see patients that were referred for fatty liver because they got a CT scan or an ultrasound for other indications, other causes, and they're found to incidentally been noted to have fatty liver. But there are simple blood tests that can be done in any primary care office to screen for the condition. And once we find the condition, we have more sophisticated, non-invasive testing that we can do to look for the degree of scarring. So that's very novel, I think.
It's very interesting. We were talking about numbers of people who actually have liver disease that everyone, again, associates with someone who has an alcohol problem. But we're seeing more and more people who might just be looking healthy and not have an alcohol problem.
Absolutely. So fatty liver is very common. It affects more than 30% of Americans. That includes adults and children. From a liver standpoint, we worry about the liver because with fatty liver, we can develop scar tissue, and over time, this can progress to an irreversible condition called cirrhosis. And we know that non-alcohol fatty liver is the #1 cause for liver transplant in women in this country, and second only to alcohol in all patients. I counsel my patients with fatty liver that in addition to the liver-related issues, that the #1 and 2 killer of patients with fatty liver is #1 heart attack and strokes, and #2 non-liver related cancers. So those are equally as important.
Yeah. All right, so how do we make sure that we are having a healthy liver?
Absolutely. So very important. Diet and lifestyle measures are exceedingly important in this condition. So, and the good news is that even if we have fatty liver, that weight loss is very effective in reducing fat in the liver and also scar tissue. So what I tell my patients is we have to focus on a diet that's low in calories, in fats, in processed foods and sugar-sweetened beverages, and we really need to focus on exercise. Yeah. That means 150 minutes of exercise a week. And the good news is that we have new medications for treatment of fatty liver that are FDA approved for patients who have intermediate to advanced degree scarring with it.
Wow, I'll tell you, this is so amazing, and that we love that Dignity Health is here to make sure people are educated on these different type of medical things that you guys are doing in the community and around the world pretty much, because it's so amazing that you have doctors from all over that come in to work at Dignity Health, and especially in this field, which is so important.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're happy that we can offer our patients a multidisciplinary approach to treating complicated liver diseases in addition to transplantation. So.
Yeah. Thank you, doctor, for coming in. You want more information on what we talked about? There's information on the screen on how you can get more information from Dignity Health, or you can head over to our website, cw7az.com.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Dignity Health.